I walked into my wife's office with lunch, ready to play the perfect husband, and instead found her lip locked with Mr. Gelhair extraordinaire. When I confronted them, he kicked me down and she laughed like a Disney villain audition. But the real punchline, the door opened and in that instant, their smug little faces collapsed. I was not supposed to be that husband. You know the one, the overly sweet, blind. My wife would never type of fool who ends up on TikTok, crying with sad violin music in the background. No, sir. I prided myself on being observant, clever, and just paranoid enough to notice when the Wi-Fi mysteriously goes down every time she's working late. So, when I strolled into her office at lunchtime with a bag of the takeout, wearing my smug husband of the year smile, I thought I was about to collect a gold medal in romance. Instead, I walked straight into a live episode of Cheaters. There she was, my wife, my soulmate, locking lips with Mr. Tall, gel-haired, discount James Bond, passionately like a rom-com final scene, except with office blinds and the smell of printer ink. I cleared my throat, holding up the takeout like a peace offering. So, do we all want pad thai, or should I come back when you're done tongue wrestling? Her eyes widened. His didn't. No, he had the audacity to look annoyed, like I had ruined his lunch break. Get out, Gelhair growled, stepping toward me. Excuse me, Iskoft. I'm sorry. Are you the husband here? Because last time I checked, that's kind of my full-time position. And then, ladies and gentlemen, the man attacked me, literally shoved me against the wall, kicked my legs out, and sent me crashing to the floor like a bag of cheap groceries. And my wife, my darling, my better half, she laughed full and cackled like the Wicked Witch watching Dorothy trip over Toto. That was it. That laugh. That was the switch. The moment I decided, oh no, you don't get away with this because Karma may take her sweet time. But I have Amazon Prime delivery speed. I picked myself up, brushed off my pride, and walked out without another word. Silent, calm, smiling even, because nothing terrifies kidders more than silence. They expected screaming, crying, begging. Instead, I gave them nothing. That evening, she texted, "We need to talk." Translation: I'm terrified you're plotting and you should be. I replied, absolutely. Let's meet tomorrow. Translation: sleep tight, Judas. Here's what they didn't know. That office building, half-owned by my cousin's real estate firm. That means security cameras. That means footage. That means the passionate lunchtime. Soap opera starring my wife and gel hair was now backed up on not one, but 3 USB sticks. The next morning, I walked into her office again, this time with no Patty, just receipts, literal video receipts. Morning, sweetheart, I said cheerfully. Hope you stretched after yesterday's workout. She glared. What do you want? Oh, nothing much, I said, pulling out the USB. Just wanted to check if your HR department prefers video or still shots when they're processing sexual harassment cases. Because correct, me if I'm wrong, but kissing your married boss in his office during work hours, that's not exactly in the employee handbook, is it? Gel. Hair froze. My wife turned pale. Relax, I added. I'm not here to ruin your careers. Not yet. I'm just here to give you options. Fast forward to Friday night, her company's annual gala. Everyone dressed up, champagne flowing, speeches being made about integrity and teamwork. Guess who got a surprise appearance on the big screen projector? Oh yes, right between the CEO's speech about family values and the catered dessert tray, the lights dimmed and boom. My wife and her lover in glorious HD, making out like extras in a perfume commercial. Gasps. Silence. A dropped wine glass. and then applause for me. Because when the footage ended, I calmly walked up to the mic and said, "Ladies and gentlemen, I just wanted to remind everyone that sometimes the people who preach loyalty at work can't practice it at home. Please enjoy dessert. I commend the cheesecake. It doesn't cheat." By Monday, gel hair was suspended. HR doesn't play when there's video proof. My wife was asked to resign to preserve company reputation. Translation, fired. And me, I filed for divorce. The same day, smooth, efficient, petty as a cat knocking over your favorite mug. The cherry on top, I donated all her designer shoes. Yes, the own she loved more than me, to a charity yard sale. Watching her stilettos go for $5 a pair, priceless. Weeks later, I bumped into her at the grocery store. She looked drained, carrying instant noodles and store-brand cereal. "Hope you're happy," she sneered. "Oh, I am." I smiled. "You always said you wanted a man who could sweep you off your feet." Guess gel hair did that literally for about 3 seconds before HR swept him out the door. She stormed off. I bought myself ice cream. Victory flavor. So, what's the takeaway here? Simple. If you're going to betray someone, maybe don't do it in an office with security cameras. And if you're going to laugh at someone while they're down, make sure that someone isn't smarter, pettier, and better with a USB stick than you are. Because revenge, it's best served cold, preferably with cheesecake.